What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of Seen Us Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds, and special guests on the show, our friends with the Five-Sided Fates. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Over there, there's Jerry, there's Camber. Welcome back. We've missed y'all being around here.
Yeah.
The couch didn't change. I know we promised there was going to be a new one, but that didn't happen.
No,
Sorry.
we were lied to.
Sorry, I do that.
For the first time.
False
I
advertising.
demand better next time. I will not come back without a new couch.
Damn.
Well, also, we have Cass back on the show this week.
My name's Cass.
No. Cat. Cat's here. Anyway, I'm Jason the X. Over there, there's Cora, turning the knobs, making everything look pretty and sound great.
I'm not working the sound, so do not perceive me.
Oh, that is no. We have other sound engineers going.
Disembodied arm.
Yeah,
Yes.
an arm.
Just everybody's like, Jason's wrong about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Jason said it, he's incorrect.
I'm starting to feel bullied here, man. Okay, anyway.
To bully is to love.
Yeah, sure. That's
Bullying is my love language.
what my mom said. Anyway. But welcoming y'all back to the show because we do want to talk about, this little thing that y'all did just a couple months ago. It was a lot of fun,
Couple months ago, it was
I can't give me
literally
that, it's mine.
literally a year.
Literally.
It was a year.
Literally a year ago.
Oh yeah, because my memory's like pumped
Yeah.
up. Anyway, but we're talking about the next installment of. I thought it was upside
It was
down
not.
for a second.
You had it. You had
because
it.
there was a barcode up here. I was like, wait a minute. But FateCon Part 2, the Fatening.
Electric
Electric
Boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Electric Fataloo.
Turn it this way. There you go.
Fataloo sounds
the
like an
camera usually
old-timey
works really
like
well.
instrument.
You want to hold this?
Yes.
There you go. Fine.
Less cool than an ocarina.
Yeah.
First off, I got to tell you, I told y'all off camera, I like this year's color. This is
Yeah.
my color.
Yeah, this is a good vibe.
Where's my shirt?
We haven't ordered them yet.
In September. Have you
We don't-
have you
yes.
pre-ordered?
Yeah,
a
have
shirt?
you pre-ordered a shirt? Pre-orders are up now on our website.
I went to Juilliard.
So you're poor? Or I don't understand what what the reference means.
Yes, I buy action figures. I am quite poor.
Oh, yeah, Juilliard is what Alan Tudyk said when he was recording for Hey Hey.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just say it as a joke.
Okay. He actually did, though.
Which also, y'all got me into Resident Alien. I appreciate that.
Hey!
I love the show.
Hey!
Freaking love the show. Anyway, but let's move on. We are talking about FateCon Part 2. Guys, we had such a great time at last year's FateCon. What are you wincing up for already? We had fun. I had fun.
Because she knows the only story that I have from FateCon.
That you got disintegrated.
I died.
You died
It was my fault.
horribly.
Don't worry
It was
about it.
great. But that was just
And Jason was late.
That was Jason was late. Jason hates that day. Just I wanted to be there all day. But anyway, I still
had
got
to
there.
leave for a while to meet my brother's baby. But I came back.
An eventful weekend is
The fact that
I
you-
hear.
Very eventful.
Oh yeah, I'll meet your baby, this brand new kid, but I also got to do this con thing. I appreciate that kind of dedication.
I mean, she doesn't even like remember me
A baby?
barely at all.
Yeah, they typically
She was
don't.
a newborn at
Yeah.
that point. So.
I assure you, it won't remember anything.
She said it. I love that.
That lump.
Yeah, so it seems worth it to leave for FateCon. FateCon,
she
other people,
screamed in the
you
car
guys
today, so.
remembered me, so.
Yeah.
True.
But last year's experience, y'all had so many DMs, so many games going. I got to participate in a game. Y'all had panels. Y'all had live plays going on the stage, vendors. It was a lot of fun. Y'all packed a lot of stuff into that convention center.
Yeah.
So guys, what is FateCon?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Kat.
First things fifth.
FateCon is a
Thank you.
TTRPG, wow, convention run by
Professional.
the two of us. We're not a big
I actually
corporation.
don't know what camera
We
I
are
should be
just-
looking in,
I'm
but-
looking right there at that dragon drawing.
that one?
That
Okay.
looks like an airplane on the wall.
Yeah.
And so this year we're doing a 2-day event. It'll be a Saturday, Sunday, September 27th and 28th. So later this year, hopefully when the weather is beautiful.
Or raining or hot.
Or raining or hot or whatever. But it's
It's Texas. we
please
don't
tell
know.
me it's on your calendar. 'Cause if you
27.
I should
Cass probably won't be there.
It says D&D.
I should probably set a
great,
reminder
close
now.
enough.
Yeah.
We run a lot of D&D 5th edition games. This year we're also doing some non-D&D games. We're
Yes,
gonna do some,
we do have
we
some
have a
other-
friend who's going to be teaching some panels on Pathfinder and how to play Pathfinder, as well as some other games that
Do you
people...
like Pathfinder?
I love Pathfinder.
Yeah,
She
our
likes
friend is like
Pathfinder.
obsessed with it, and so he was like, "Can I give a panel and like teach people how to play, and then like run some one shots?" I was like, "Please," because I don't know how to play it, and you always hype it up. So some of that. We'll be doing panels from people. In theory, SCNS is doing a panel there.
In theory.
That they haven't signed up for
We're
yet.
doing a panel on why the two of us hate Pathfinder.
Great, that'll be a good.
It is true.
It's the duality of man.
We
Like
had
The theme this year is duality.
Oh,
That is, yeah, actually our theme.
so yeah, we can have the two panels.
And then I'll talk about how Pathfinder is wonderful and everyone should play.
Yeah, I'm not opposed
Only
to it. I
if
just
you
never
don't
have.
want them to keep playing TTR or TTs.
Yeah.
You want to play one and quit. We also have live action sword fighting demonstrations from our friends at
Those
the
people were crazy.
SCA.
Yes.
They're doing like full metal swords, real armor,
Actually hitting each other.
actually hitting each other. It's not like LARP foam. It's like
Nope.
legit real stuff, and they will let you hit them with their swords.
You just
they
have
will
to
put
sign
on
a waiver.
armor, and they will let you hit them. And hopefully, we're going to be expanding upon a little bit of what they're doing. We're hoping to get some like of the other crafting type things that they do, like the loom weaving and paper making and stuff.
I
Do
think
you want me to
pottery.
teach people how to juggle?
Absolutely,
Yes.
it
You
sounds
know how to
fantastic.
juggle?
We want to do
I-
like a little Ren fair out front because
Yeah.
we have a whole little patio area
courtyard.
outside of the convention center. So
I took a college course called Stage Combat and Circus Skills.
Can we
I
throw
bet you
tomatoes
did.
at Cass? That'd be nice.
I offered to try to get the OG tomato guy.
At
You
OG
know, who
tomato
we're
guy.
talking about, the
Sean.
famous OG tomato guy.
Sean Shellman.
To
love you, Sean.
come. I told him I would provide him a space if he wanted to let people throw tomatoes at
Aw.
him. So we'll see if he is
Oh, still on the table.
if he's
Okay.
in. Yeah. So I haven't actually asked him about this. He's currently
Doing tomato stuff?
doing tomato stuff for
that?
Scarborough.
I mean, you
right
would
now.
assume
Time of
so.
year.
That time of year. But anyway, so we do all of that kind of stuff, and it's a really fun 2-day event. We have a lot of really good DMs and a lot of really good players, and it's a lot of fun.
Vendors?
And, oh yeah, and
D&D
vendors.
specific vendors.
Yes.
Yes, themed vendors, not
Themed
just
vendors.
We are very particular with the vendors.
No one's
that
going to sell
we-
you Sensi. No one's going to sell you Sensi.
Thank you
Yeah.
for
Thank
that.
Yeah,
goodness.
we are hand selecting really good vendors so that people have a really curated experience. That's kind of the whole point. Is like we wanted to bring. I feel like the community that D&D had prior to the pandemic, and then everyone started playing online, and then no one was playing in person again. And I hate playing online, so I said, how do I get as many of my friends into one room to play D&D?
I rent a
I
building.
rent a building, and then I start a business, and now we have FateCon.
I'd say you're pretty successful with
So-
getting enough
oh,
people in
yeah.
that building.
Yeah,
man.
so we are succeeding. So last year was our first year, and it went really, really well.
Uh-huh.
Really good.
So I'm super excited to do it again. I think it'll be even better this year.
So lessons learned from last year going into this year.
Don't plan it
On
Easter.
Easter.
We accidentally planned it on Easter weekend. That was not. We legitimately did not realize that until we'd already paid money for the
I
building.
think someone else told us it was Easter.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
like,
fact
oh,
that
like,
y'all
whoops.
still
So he
pulled that crowd on Easter was impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so a lot of people, and also 2 other conventions ended up putting their conventions on that date after we had already planned
Oh
ours.
yeah, those guys. Let's screw those.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it was
screw
like,
those guys.
oh, so other people are obviously going to go to their cons because they're, well known, and we're not. But once again, still the amount of people that we got showed that, people wanted to be there, and that
Oh, yeah.
we will have an even better turnout this year, for sure. So it was super fun. So I feel like that was a big one. And just, I don't know, the planning aspects of it, I feel like it's going to,
It's so much easier this time than
yes,
it was last
it feels
time.
a lot smoother, because now we've, seen it happen once.
Your feet are wet.
Yeah,
you're
so I
good.
know exactly, I can picture in my mind what it looks like to have 20 tables of D&D going and people doing panels and there being vendors, but it still is stressful when you've never done it and being the ones in charge. It's because we do so much stuff with other conventions, when we're talking to people, we're talking to 7 people down from the people at the top. Obviously, we're never having a conversation with people in charge. But for our convention, if you're asking a question, you're asking one of us, the people in charge who are doing everything. So I'm wanting everyone to have such a good time. So I'm stressed over trying to plan everything, so everyone has
Have fun
the
or
best
I'll cry.
convention ever.
Can I be honest with you? I've been to a lot of first-year conventions, and y'all are one of the best first-year conventions I've ever been to.
Yeah.
I'm being very honest with y'all. Usually first-year conventions are
A wreck.
a disaster that somehow goes off.
Yeah, you didn't stop halfway through, so you're better than the New Year's Eve one from a few years
Oh.
ago.
Oof. Burn.
So just
They
from
deserve
and
the
a-
burn.
They
The people
do, yeah.
in it actually deserve the burn. They weren't good people.
But just from an attendee standpoint, the organization was very good, which I think that's 60% of the battle.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just not biting off more than you can chew. Understanding what the scope of what you're capable of. That's what we've been talking about, working with other conventions that are very large and do a lot of stuff. And it's I just feel like they've outgrown what their capabilities are, but they are making so much money they have to just keep going because it's a money grab for them. FateCon is not a money grab for me. I'm not in it to make money. I'm in it to provide a service to the community, which is come play D&D. I want to teach people to play D&D. I want more people to get into it. I want more people to find
everyone in a room
community.
in cute little costumes playing D&D. That's all I want.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't even talk about cosplay. We have a cosplay competition.
I gotta get a cute little costume.
Because we are...
Gotta get a cute little costume.
We are cosplayers.
I'll let you borrow some stuff.
Yeah.
I love the costumes. I mean, yeah, I did the MC, but I actually love seeing people's work and talking to them.
We did about 3/4 of the MC.
Yeah, you know,
the amount you were there for.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I promise it's not gonna happen.
But I love just to see people,
promise it's not gonna happen.
like, in costumes playing D&D, like,
so
dressing
fun.
up as their characters or pirates or, you know, whatever thing, and, like, getting to just, like, walk around and see people having a lot of fun. Like, I lived for people to have fun doing an activity that I also enjoy doing, such as D&D. So...
And I made friends out of that con too. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's I love to hear that. People being like, oh, I'm playing in an online game now with all people I met at FateCon, or like, oh, I started going to this like local game shop because, you know, I met people that also play there, and now I have a so it's like that was literally the purpose. Is like I went to a bunch of game shops and they all talked about how no one plays D&D in person anymore post pandemic because it's just like been hard to get people back in, and I'm like, what would it take for me to like get DMs in this building and get so just wanting to build that community with other people, and yeah, that's all I care about.
You've definitely done a good job of making yourself known to other D&D factions in the DFW area. That I was surprised just to walk in, somebody had the poster up. Oh yeah, I know these guys. Like, oh.
Or just you know, you walk around and people are just wearing the shirts. Like, we did not tell Jason to wear the shirt today. He did that of his own free will.
Look, I'm gonna be honest.
He didn't know we were wearing these.
This is a very soft and nice shirt.
It's nice.
Like I said in our Discord, even if we're not
nice.
known for having the greatest D&D convention in the world, we are known for having the best D&D convention T-shirts.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They are so good.
And the logos like stay through washing and everything. It's I'm ready for my blue one. I will pre-order that though.
Yeah, it's gonna be
now,
great.
So last year, I mean, there's really no criticism I can make of last year. I'm pretty sure y'all can beat yourselves up all day. But what's new that's going to be there this year? What?
It was in Arlington.
That was your
That's
criticism.
it's the center of DFW. No one can complain.
It's not the center of where I live.
It's an hour and a half.
Well,
That's my only.
I live 30 minutes on the other side of that, and I'm here right now. So
we're literally at that location because it's right by my house, and everyone who works that event is my family.
Yeah.
So we get to have a local convention.
You gotta love having a supportive family like that. Your family is pretty
absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
we will still have. The grandmas will still be there. The two little old ladies that sat at the front. They're
so many people have asked if they're coming back. So I formally invited them
I feel like
when I saw them last weekend.
Pat me on the head and like give me a piece of apple pie.
Yeah,
or something.
Or those
they'll
little
just
strawberry candies.
Something
they'll
like
just
that.
pull out their quilts and they'll be quilting while they check people in or something because they're that's all they do all the time. So
I mean, you had a good mix of vendors too. I love the D&D miniature people that were there. Like,
I think
to spend
almost
so much money.
every vendor from last year is coming back.
Oh.
Plus, we're gonna have more outside vendors.
Yeah.
And more in the hallway. So we're gonna have more vendors.
We're hoping for great weather that day.
I really hope so.
September, decent chance.
Yeah.
It's Texas, man. We don't know.
Yeah.
Decent chance.
I'm not gonna say anything out loud about the weather because it will jinx it. So.
Yeah. But anyway.
But yeah, we're also kind of like reformatting a little bit of like the structure of how you pay to get in. So this year is going to be like if like the center room, if you were there last year, the main center room where all the D&D was being played, you will pay to play D&D, but you will not pay to attend the rest of the event.
Really?
So like if you want to come in and shop the vendors, you can. If you want to come in and watch the panels, you can. If you want to sit outside and watch the sword fighting, you can. Like I don't really want to charge to do those things. I really just want people to pay to play D&D. But I want people to come and experience the community, even if they, and hopefully when they're there and seeing how much fun everyone else is having, then they'll want to come learn how to play and get involved. But I that was something that I kind of was trying to figure out last year how to do better. So I think now I have a better system of that. So I just want
vendors
people
will
to
appreciate
be
more
there.
foot traffic.
Yes, and I just want that's why like our vendor prices super cheap because I want vendors to make money at our event. I am not selling spots to vendors to pay for, like, once again, I don't want to make money at this event. Like, I just want people to have a good time. I want my vendors to make money. I want people to get to play D&D.
Well, clearly you did something. They're coming back, so,
I know, yeah.
All of our vendors said they made money last year.
Nice.
I think almost everyone said they broke even, which, I mean, our tables are only $50, but by Friday, the first day, they all broke even, so.
And also you're getting yourself out there and people can see what you do, so you're...
Yeah, and also we are the only convention in the country so far that I know that pays our DMs to be there.
That's true.
Now that I've gone to things like Gen Con, like these bigger events, like they give free badges, which, once again, if a free badge to Gen Con is worth a whole lot more than a free badge to our convention, because that's a huge event. But at the same time, like, if you're a gaming convention, you are making money off of people playing in the gaming room of your convention. You are making money off your DMs. I want my DMs to get money for that. Like, that feels wrong for me to make money off of them and them not get anything out of it, so...
So we didn't
Paid
make money. We
DMs.
didn't make any money last year, but the DMs did.
Yeah. I lost money because I paid my DMs, and I have no problem with that, even a little bit, because I want my DMs to make money, and I want that to be a thing that all cons should be doing. If you're a con and you're listening, pay your DMs.
Pay people.
I thought you were calling one out particularly when you said all.
Oh, I could.
No, there are friends.
I could,
No.
but I
You
won't.
know who you are.
You know who you are. So, that should be the norm.
I got stuck in, hey, I volunteered to DM at AllCon.
Yeah.
But it was really just for fun, and it was your guys' game, and I had a blast.
Yeah.
DMing that.
Yeah,
and
that was fun.
Oh, Speedy RPG. I was like, we ran games?
Yes,
Yeah.
Speedy RPG.
It was like 10 p.m. I was so
yeah, when
tired.
you were like, I do not want to run a
Yeah,
game.
well-
Kat was like, do you want me to do it? Like, yes, please.
Jerry kind of hung out for the first one to make sure
I
I was
lingered.
okay,
Yeah.
basically, and then saw that I am an unhinged DM.
And then I just...
At which
And then
Speedy
you're
RPG
like,
is
"Whee!"
perfect for.
Fly
It was
away.
built for that. So yes.
We
Yeah.
had fun in our D&D game too,
Yeah.
which I don't know if that footage ever got like recovered. Oh God! Ooh.
No.
Curse you, technology!
Watch
That was
out
so
that
much fun.
the file path, if you're recording on OBS, watch out that your file path has enough room to store the video footage.
Oh yeah, scratch this.
Mm.
If you don't, they're gonna.
So that one shot didn't get recorded.
It got recorded, the file got corrupted, and it was
So did it go up live though?
No.
No.
I
Oh, we
wasn't-
weren't living it.
Nah, there wasn't enough
from that
bandwidth
room.
on it.
We
Oh,
just
okay.
didn't have the Wi-Fi.
I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if we did or not.
Yeah.
Bummer.
But,
I'm glad
yeah.
I didn't sing
Yeah.
because then it would have been lost
A
to time.
waste.
Everybody was clocking me as a vampire, and I was just a normal ass human.
Which is
You're over
hilarious
there
because-
drinking blood.
What's a vampire?
Literally licked my arm.
I could not believe that I got away with it the whole time. It was so
I was just
incredibly.
playing, like-
especially when like someone was like, "Oh, it looks like they could have a bite mark," and
That's-
everyone looked at you, and I was like, "I'm getting away scot free, suckers!"
I caught on eventually, and I was like, yeah, sure. Keep eyeing my busted Miss Scarlet, which is
Yeah.
all I was.
I love when I'm the most normal person in a game. That's
You went
I
to
feel
jail.
like Jamie's pretty normal.
Did go to prison.
that was
He did
messed up.
sniff the floor.
Anyway, back to this thing over here. So, okay, so we can expect some of the fun that we had last year. Just
Absolutely.
All
Yes.
right, I want to go to that. But y'all are doing some other stuff. You've always had kind of a partnership with the Fan Expo people who have a pretty jam-packed show they're announcing this year. But y'all are going to be doing stuff with Fan Expo this year.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll be back doing the Fan Expo. I don't know what they're gonna. I feel like every year they give it a new
They
name,
do.
like the D&D Tavern or the gaming setup or the I don't know.
gaming
It's one of the most
Lounge.
popular rooms
Lounge
at that
or whatever.
con.
A bunch of people hanging out playing.
A bunch of people hanging out
Yeah.
playing D&D. Yeah, so it is definitely the.
There's a lot of
I
foot
loved,
traffic for that
what,
room.
2 years ago when there was like a lady standing at the door, tally marking how many people came in and out of the room as like I guess
Oh,
I guess
really?
they were doing that to a lot of the rooms to see like what rooms are
Makes
most
sense,
important,
yeah.
and they gave up. After one of our panels, they were out there and they finally just like put it down.
One of the
and
panels,
they
I
just
had to
left.
stand outside the door and physically not allow people in because we were at fire marshal capacity
That
for
was
the
the
room.
smaller one, right?
Yeah, and I was just like, you cannot come in here anymore.
Yeah, so I think this year we might be having different rooms to do panels.
Panels are in a different room.
so that we don't have to all
So,
try to cram
game in
into
one
the
room.
D&D room, which would be great.
Which
So
will be-
It's like a
for
mini
definitely
FateCon.
need room.
Yeah.
Huh?
It worked out for actually having it in a different room.
Oh yeah, that
than
room
the
packed
room.
out for that.
And
one.
we packed out that room.
yeah, so yes, we'll be doing games, panels. I'm hopefully building an entire new set, like photo set backdrop.
Those are real popular.
So that's my plan in the next couple of weeks is to
We need to
start
find time.
getting that together. Yeah, I don't have time to do any of this, but I will be getting together that too. So all the fun that we typically do at FateCon, we'll be doing it at Fan Expo.
It's never disappointing foot traffic when y'all hold that
Yeah.
event in there.
Yeah, we are definitely packing out that place. So
We are gonna be on the first floor. Last year we were on the main floor, like right by the entrance. We're
Right.
gonna be back down in what I like to call the basement, which is technically the first floor. So
Y'all like that room better than
I
the...
do.
Cozy.
Really?
We were too close to the entrance last year,
Yeah.
so people would walk right past us because they were trying to do literally anything.
like we were the first thing they saw, so it was like,
oh,
I
I'll
wanna go
come
in
back.
there.
Yeah, and then they
Mm.
never. You basically have to go up to the exit to get back to our room. So I was like, I actually don't want to be there again.
You're
It's also
right. It
nice
is kind of
for it to
away
be a
from
little bit
everything
quieter
a little
outside
bit
if you're trying to play D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can be
Yeah,
down.
we were kind of down tucked away, but still people knew we were. I mean, I feel like enough people knew we were there because we still sold out sold out. We filled every single game, every single table, every single session. So it's not like we had a shortage of people coming to play. So
Yeah.
I mean, D&D is alive and well, and you gotta love it.
yeah,
I mean, you're the first room that I go to, but that's also just because I want to say hi and hang
Yeah.
out
Well,
and
yeah.
maybe drop off my stuff.
yes,
We
please
do
come
that,
by and
yeah.
say hi, and you can change into your costume in our closet.
Yeah.
The shame closet.
Yeah, as we typically do there. So yeah, so that's very fun.
Now, there's another event y'all talking about doing, but I don't know if y'all want to talk about them just yet. It's one of
not
our favorite
confirmed.
events.
I know. It's like, is it confirmed? It feels confirmed in my heart.
It's
but-
confirmed in my heart.
They're doing DreamHack. So.
Yeah, we're doing
Yes,
DreamHack.
I'm
We talked about
fairly sure we're doing DreamHack.
Like
so
95%.
I mean,
A similar thing we'll be doing.
because DreamHack desperately needs a D&D space.
Yes.
They do. It
They've got
sounds
a
like
lot of-
a lot
last
of stuff they
year
cover.
they had one, but it was very small and kind of like in the
Yeah.
concession stand court.
Yeah, it was like by
What?
the food court.
I
the
never
DMs
found
because the
it.
DMs were complaining that
Oh.
people were like taking their tables to eat food, and they were like, no, we're
It
playing D&D here.
was, yeah.
So I've never been to DreamHack, so I
Outside
don't
of
know
the
the
long,
layout.
that
but-
long hallway was where it was.
But it sounds like this year they're going to be in the same place we're doing it at Fan Expo, I think.
Yes,
like
it's
in
the same convention
area.
center,
Yeah.
except they
but the
rent
same,
out
like,
the whole thing
yes.
because
Which is
they
dope.
know
They
they
rent out
need
the
it.
whole thing.
insane.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump onto my soapbox real quick.
Yeah.
Because I'm mad that Fan Expo never gets both sides of the Kay Bailey Center, and it's a much bigger convention than DreamHack, and could benefit from the space. And DreamHack gets the whole building, like they get the whole Kay
From
Bailey
the-
Center, and it's perfect. There is not overcrowding issues. I can get to and from places without choking to death on body odor. The building isn't overheated because of capacity. Fan Expo, please, for the love of God, I don't care what you have to do.
You know what's
were
even
running-
worse? There's another convention the same weekend as Fan Expo at the Kay Bailey.
That's in the other half.
Wait, what?
So
Yeah.
parking
What
is
convention
going
is
to
that?
be horrific.
They always do. There was a wrestling one. I'm pretty sure there was a
There was like a
There was a
spa
cheerleader competition at one
year,
point.
They
like
had the
like a
dentist
wellness-
convention that
the
one.
dentist convention.
Yes, they had the
This
Yeah.
year it's at least the Oddities and Curiosities one.
Oh, they're doing it the same place.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of
Oh.
crossover.
So we
with
can
A lot of
that.
crossover.
sneak in.
Oh, so
I know
sorry,
where
can't
all
do
the
Fan
back
Expo anymore,
rooms,
sorry.
like, I know
Like
the back
seriously,
hallways.
I'm gonna
I
sneak
can do
in.
it.
Yeah.
I literally
I mean,
bought
I'm
you
gonna
a
pay for a
skull
ticket.
today.
I know.
Whereas DreamHack was running at the same time a drag competition, the Dimension 21 shot, and an Overwatch League tournament, and
Yeah,
it
there's
still
tons
wasn't
of
crowded.
esports, and they're also doing like Magic and Pokemon,
Yeah,
like
the
all
whole
those
Magic
like
room.
card
Yeah,
games.
that's
So, and that's what
stupid
like
card
because
game.
I was like googling like how many people go to DreamHack every year because I've never been, but obviously it must be more people than Fan Expo because they use the whole event. No,
Oh.
Fan Expo has more people that attend, but they only use half the space. So I was like,
squish people.
yeah.
in.
So I do feel like Fan Expo should expand out, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Rent the whole thing, all of it.
DreamHack was the beginning of my inevitable being sucked into Magic the Gathering.
I already
did
did that and got out of it.
I can't afford
I
Magic.
couldn't
play
afford. I couldn't
Pokemon,
afford it anymore.
And now Pokemon is becoming not very affordable. So.
My little game pod is very aggressive about wanting me to play, so far I haven't had to pay money. It's coming, but I already have like the deck and the
I played
win
mono
rate
white.
and whatever.
I loved mono white,
I have a mono green that's kicking
and then I
ass.
had a white green cat deck. All the cards were
Aw.
cats, and just generated more cats, and I just had so many cats. It was
And
not
I
good.
really-
It was just cats.
I'm into cool things like Dune.
No one
Cool.
cares.
I know.
Nobody.
I'm well aware.
Yeah.
That was
Hey,
cool.
There's a
I
It's like
pinball
sent
machine
you
here.
a
I know,
picture
I know.
of the Dune
I
pinball
knew
If
this
you
was gonna
could
come
get
up.
me into
You
pinball, that
didn't
is.
respond.
I was overwhelmed.
Yeah, and that's being made by a Texas company.
She did
That's
tell
being made
me
by Barrels of
about
Fire.
it.
I did. I
So
was
she
like,
read
"We're
it. She
doing
just didn't respond to you.
Yeah, so I was very excited about that. You were literally the first person I saw it and was like, text to Cass, Dune pinball machine. Are you into pinball now? Like, if I bought this
I
machine,
still
will
don't
you come to my
understand- I
house?
still don't understand it, but yes.
Because what really matters is the D&D pinball machine that I will be purchasing. And hopefully in time
Did
for
you think that
FateCon.
was-
I would love to have it at FateCon.
Oh, that'd be so
But
much
it's
fun.
whether or not I can get one in
There
time.
was a
to bring.
nod. I don't know what
I
the
don't know.
nod meant. Do you want me to keep talking about Dune?
No, absolutely not.
It never
I'd like you to
means
stop
that.
talking about
Anytime someone gives me a secret nod, I'm like, talk about Dune.
It never.
That's what it means in
anyway,
any
FateCon.
context.
It
They're at a
never means-
restaurant and they're like, give you a nod and you're like, so Dune.
Right, so
Yeah,
God
explain
Emperor,
Dune.
right?
Explain Dune, Camber. Explain anything about it.
No.
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 Explain Star Wars.
There.
Oh, hold on. I got you.
No, I made her watch one Star Wars before
I know.
we went to
No,
Disney
you
World.
watched
Insane
You watched
choice,
the
though.
No, she
Wars?
made me tell her what I thought the trilogy was about, and I think I was incorrect. I don't think I mentioned the third movie at all. I think I only mentioned the first two.
No.
My full capsulated knowledge
It was wild.
did not. Yeah, it involved Pizza the Hut and a lot of other stuff. So
At some point.
That's like, so you're doing this con.
We are.
Like, what is the overall, like, what's next year going to be like? Like, I mean, I want all my friends to be successful at everything they do. I want it to be the greatest thing that ever, and everybody go, that person did that. I'll be like, yeah, I know that person. They're awesome. Like, y'all had a pretty good turnout last year, but what happens when it starts doubling up?
I don't know. I'm like afraid to have a large convention.
Yeah, but
I mean, obviously, like I'll never be a fan expo. I don't want to be that big, but like I don't know what comes of that. Like I think in the beginning, like before we'd even done the first FateCon, I was like, oh, if it gets really big, maybe we'll just do 2 a year, but still the same size or
Okay.
something, and then maybe that will like maybe I do it in 2 different locations, like this side of DFW, and then pick another side of DFW, pick another location, and do 2 smaller ones or something. But like I don't know, because I think it could become bigger for sure.
Yes.
I think we could get bigger numbers, but I don't know. Renting a building is hard, you guys. That's the hardest
hardest
part.
part.
Is getting people to rent you a building, and I feel
We're
like
trying to
having
throw money at people, and they're like, "No, thank you. We don't want your money."
yeah, having to look for a larger building fills me with dread.
That's
I
why
really like this location.
I love this.
I love Bob Duncan. It's a great location. Has a great outdoor area for us to do our like.
It's really
Ren Fair
symmetrical, which really
activities.
pleases me.
But you're gonna have to deal with people that had a good time last
I
year.
do, I
And they go
love
tell,
symmetry.
hey, I went to this con last year. I'm going again. Oh, cool. I'll go check it out too. There's gonna be some word of mouth up
Yeah,
traffic
I mean,
on this
please
year.
sell out our tickets this year. That would be fantastic.
So-
Sell out the building. No more spots for games. That would be awesome. And then I could then decide: do we have to do more? Do we
Yes,
need to
you
get
do.
bigger?
I'm trying to get
don't
more
know.
D&D in my life. Okay,
Yes,
that's why.
I mean, I play so much D&D, guys.
We
Like,
play
I
too
would
much
like to say
D&D.
it's all. I wish y'all say. I just want more D&D. So, however I can get it, if
Or
somebody's
other
providing it.
TTRPGs.
Yeah, like Speedy RPG
Speedy RPG is a lot.
or other ones that I haven't played yet.
Hellfolk kind of slaps.
Give me that.
Yeah,
Hellfolk
I bought 2
does
at Gen
kinda
Con
suck.
last year, and I haven't played either one
What
of
are
them
they?
yet.
We haven't had time.
But we have to finish the game we're playing now, and then I'm going to play Memento Mori.
We're also going to go to Gen Con, but unofficially, we're just going.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Hopefully, Speedy RPG will be there.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
what's going on with Speedy RPG anyway?
Complicatedly.
Besides my kids like bringing their friends over and playing it all the
Yeah,
time.
I really want to do another like few
Expansion
expansions.
decks? Mhm.
Yeah, so which might end up being another Kickstarter, and if I can get it at Gen Con, it might be the Kickstarter at Gen Con to then advertise it at Gen Con and sell what I have left. And
Can
do
I be the
another
first person on the
Kickstarter run.
Kickstarter?
No, I'm
again?
not telling you this time.
Oh, come on.
You backed it before I did. and
No, that was
rude.
pretty funny.
That's embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
What?
Like I was there for this. How did
Yeah.
We gotta get the bootstraps of Boomer lore in there somehow.
Yes, absolutely.
that sounds pretty good. Yeah.
I'm just trying to support.
So
I was just like, cool.
Do you have any ideas for expansions?
It's a
Oh,
fun.
for the
RPG?
ooh.
I want to do a sci-fi one. That's definitely on my list. I would love to do something sci-fi related, but I don't know any other options
I tried.
that I
I
haven't.
think if you're
already
talking
done.
straight expansion, you could do like NPC, Vital NPC as a second DM card.
Vital NPC, like what? Explain.
You're saying
Like
you're about to put
a-
structure in something that I like being just loose and out of control with my
No,
kids.
like you could just say like who this. You could set up who a villain is or who a hero is, or the DM could decide whether they're hero or villain. Just kind of like the whole your wife
Oh, you
was
would add it.
kidnapped.
You would add it to the encounter.
Yeah.
You mean okay? Yeah.
Or was it when you did
As a
like
straight
your
expansion.
fiance was kidnapped and everyone decided it was all of their fiancés.
I
And they
let
were in a
them-
polycule.
I
And
let
I
them
walk in
vote.
halfway
I
through the
said-
game and go, "What's happening?"
I said it just says your fiance. I was like, I'm gonna let you guys, and it's
Interpret
not
that?
even a vote. You have to interpret. If all of you agree, it can be one person that's all of your fiance.
Look,
And
as
that's what they went
That's-
for,
I
and I
played
was
it that
so
way, and I've also
happy.
played it where every one of them had a different fiance.
Yeah.
They had all been captured.
I gave
I've
them
played
the
that version
option,
too.
and they were
And if you
because
can
they
go
were
queer, go queer.
they were they're children. So
Yeah.
it's like it can be all of your fiance, and they were like, yes, it is all of our fiance, and she is a woman, and she is pretty.
Yes.
Done. Right.
I do sometimes love hearing my kids playing with their friends, and it's like the sheer unhinged gameplay that's happening. It's wild.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that was the goal.
and it's like
The wild
almost
is
like you
better.
hear kids like, "Damn, shut up, y'all!" But also, they're just having fun playing it and being creative.
It's perfect for unhinged DMs.
Yeah,
Anybody
we haven't
who
had a
would
serious
put
game.
sexy goblin question mark as the only thing on the back of their DM screen, this game is perfect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the goal, was for people who've never DM'd at all to make it feel really not intimidating, because it feels intimidating to DM in real life, a real game.
Yeah.
And so I feel like to just say like it only takes 5 minutes, like you only have to do like make up 5 things, like you can make up 5
Even
things.
I
I
can do
believe
it.
in you.
And I
Please-
hate
please-
DMing.
Please come DM for us. I haven't had D&D in so long.
I offered.
hurting.
I told Cass I would DM for them.
Uh-huh.
That was a private conversation.
Give
Not-
you dab. We didn't talk about that at all.
We have to finish this. Then we're making
I'm hurting, Cameron. Help me
you're
out.
this. We have to finish that, and then we're gonna do some other stuff. But it's in the works, and we're gonna figure out
I'm
when
so
it
I
not-
happens.
called one game.
I provide
one
snacks
game. I
for my
called.
DMs.
Yeah.
Well, good. I don't provide snacks. That's up to my
I-
players.
I provide
Yeah, I was
snacks.
provide
snackless.
dead
I was
for talking-
snackless
We're
on
talking
Tuesday.
about
That's not
some
like
mini
starving.
arcs. We're talking about some one-shots.
Anyway.
We're talking about different DMs. We're talking about stuff. I'm
can-
trying to arrange some stuff.
We can
Alright.
talk about that behind the scenes.
Waffle House Apocalypse.
But anyway,
That's yes.
God,
That's
Waffle
my.
House is the bane of my existence.
That's my pocket one
I
shot.
can't.
well, right now tickets are on sale.
Yes.
People can go to get them at
Yes.
FateCon.com.
FateCon.com. How
love
official
that.
is that?
Love it.
Or fate-con.com. Or
I'm not going to
five-sided
turn that over to y'all. Y'all are
fates.com.
welcome to have it.
Yeah.
I just
If you go
don't
to
have
our website, the fivesidedfates.com, that has our other events. It'll say like Fan Expo, DreamHack. If we do any other events, I'll probably put Gen Con on there eventually. Just if you want to come say hi to us, I'll make you a bracelet that says Fates on it.
Mine
and
says
give it to
least
you.
ugly princess.
That was a
All I
quote.
saw was the word ugly. I was like, that's a bit
I
rude.
love that you're wearing Jail Lizard.
I
I
love
wore
Jail
jail,
Lizard
I wore
so
jail lizard the other
much.
day. I had
Yeah.
it on the
Dungeons
other
and
day.
Dragons.
Yeah,
The
Jail-
B-list version is Jail Lizard.
Jail Lizard is one of my. I wear it
I'm
all
so
the
sad I
time
don't have
because it
mine
makes me
anymore.
laugh every time.
Would you like to be the
Right?
least ugly princess?
Did it break?
No, I lost it all.
Remember-
Did.
My friendship bracelet.
I'll make
I
you
was
an- I'll make
throwing
you
the
another
balloons
one.
out,
Poof
and
Oh,
it flung off my wrist, and I watched this girl just grab it and catch it. She's like, "Ooh," and I was like,
It's
I'll make you another one.
I've been told I need to make you a version of this one with a CAT.
oh yeah, that'd be
It
good.
says cat DM.
I am
"Glad y'all were able to
usually a
get
cat,
FateCon.com."
Ow.
so
They didn't want like a lot of money for that.
Hey,
before.
we waited and we got it at a good price.
I did. Yeah.
glad for you.
Now we are official FateCon. Haha.
Right on.
Glue it to my knee.
So go get your tickets, apply for any panels. If you want to be a DM and get paid to do the job,
Come hang out with us.
Coming out.
And
all
you
in
can
there.
join our Discord, and that's where you get the first
I've had a taste
in
of that chaos.
scoop of like when we're doing events like Fan Expo and different things. If you want to be like the first to be able to sign up and before we fill up, join our Discord. That's where all of the secrets get revealed first.
And the out of context quotes, which is the only reason I even like Discord. So I just like posting the weird things we say during D&D.
Oh yeah, I joined it.
Yeah, you never
You
talk.
said that like you're lying about it.
No, I did.
You did
And
say
then
that like
I
you were lying.
immediately forgot. I don't look at Discord that much.
I hate Discord. It's the worst. But because I'm a business owner now, I have to have
When people use
Discord
it.
for you young people.
Business.
They are quite bougie on their Discord stuff.
Yeah, for all you
All right,
youngins.
Okay.
Cora set up our Discord.
I'm the
which is
youngest
very,
person
it's
here.
very
Sorry.
It's so bare bones and boring.
good. Anyway, so FateCon coming September 27th, the 28th.
Yeah, it has.
Come join us, have some fun, play some D&D, roll some dice, buy some stuff, and have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the event. I had a lot of fun. I plan to be there all day next time.
And if you don't know how to play D&D and you're intimidated by the idea because you think, I don't want to go to a convention, there's all these people that know what they're doing, and blah, blah, blah. We have a whole beginner room that's just for people who want to learn how to play. We'll teach you how to make a character, teach you how to play your very first one-shot. Super laid back, super friendly.
Come one, come all.
Yes, it is like
My mother-in-law, who has her
Oh?
doctorate in history, is gonna teach people how to play D&D.
yeah, we have several DMs who love to teach new people, and they will be there to help you learn how to do that. Because I D&D is something you have to learn hands-on. Like building a character, all that stuff. When you look at the handbook, it's like that's a lot of words I don't understand. So coming and playing a hands-on session with other beginners, it will not be intimidating. Please come play, everyone.
Well, we're going to be sharing everything that y'all put out. We want people to come and have fun. And Corey, you going to be doing some DMing again?
I haven't signed up for it, but if there's still space.
There's always space.
Okay.
We're in charge, so there's space.
Literally,
Okay.
It's,
Yeah.
they're,
Or you can even be like one of our reserves DMs. So like if someone doesn't show up that day because they are failed at their job, then you can like
if you need like a
run
bullhorn,
in.
I have a bullhorn. I can.
I feel like I'm loud enough.
Okay.
I could reach every
The
person in
bullhorn's
that
a lot of
building
fun,
in
though.
any location by just yelling.
It is. Yeah.
I'm very loud.
No bullhorn in small spaces.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, FateCon.com. Go get your tickets and come out, play some D&D. Let's have some fun. Hoping for the best, guys.
Yeah.
Cool. Y'all want to do some news, or you want to just...